What's going on, everybody? It's Brooklyn, and I'm back with a new YouTube video, and today I want to do something a little bit different. I don't have any gameplay or anything like that. I don't have any packs to open. Basically, I had this idea after seeing all these new legends that are put in the game. So I asked you guys on Twitter what new legends you'd want to see in this year that weren't in last year. So I asked you guys to just tweet me legends, tweet me your top 5 list or just a few that you had in mind, and I compiled those to a top 5 legends that you guys wanted to see, and I made cards out of them, and I will be showing you them right now. Another disclaimer that I'm going to do all the times when I do videos like this: these legends are not in any way confirmed. A lot of the time they have no affiliation with the game whatsoever. It's just what you guys wanted. So when I'm making these art, I'm making them just for fun and just kind of for a cool concept. And also, I'm using the website doesfollow.com for maybe a little bit of insight. So if you want to do this in the future, that's the URL for it. Let's get into it. Coming into the number 5 spot, this is the player that was requested the 5th amount of times. I actually got a lot more tweets about him than I thought I would, because he is an older player. He was drafted in 1988, but had a long career and played till 2004. He is wide receiver Tim Brown. He's only 6 foot even, so it's not like he would be some huge wideout that you would hit down the field. But he did get a lot of yards, a lot of touches in his career. So I think this would be an awesome guy to have maybe at a wide receiver number 2 or in the slot. He would just have good speed, he'd have reliable catching, and I think he'd be an awesome part to the game. Coming in at number 4, another guy who I definitely figured would be on this list, and it was no surprise to see the tweets rolling in about him, Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Ochocinco's actually been involved in the video game community, sports anyways, for a long time. If you follow him on Twitter, you see he's always tweeting at people, with random followers and fans to see if they want to play him in FIFA and Madden. Apparently he thinks he's really, really good at the game, so it's no secret that he would want to be in the game. And actually, some insider information, I guess you could say, if you go on doesfollow.com, it's an app that lets you see who's following who on Twitter. MUT, the community manager for Madden, follows Chad Johnson, and Chad Johnson actually follows him back. So this could be something that we would see in the future, maybe late in Madden 17, and if not, definitely in Madden 18. Coming in at number 3, we have quarterback Brett Farve. Now, Brett Farve is no stranger to the Madden franchise, but he just hasn't been in the past couple years. He wasn't in 25, 15, or 16. This would be an awesome card to see added into Madden 17 or future Maddens. He's a very balanced quarterback. You could roll out with him. You could throw deep balls down the field. And it would just be really fun to use. A lot of people are a big fan of Brett Farve, so I would love to see this item added into the game. Coming in at number 2, we have wide receiver Terrell Owens. Now, just like Brett Favre, T.O. is no stranger to the Madden franchise, but again, he hasn't been in it for the past couple of years, but he is a fan favorite among NFL fans from any franchise. People just loved watching him play, and they would love to see him in the game. I'm sure they could give him custom animations for touchdown celebrations and stuff like that. As we know, T.O., as well as Ochocinco, were known for being obnoxious and just interacting with the crowd and doing awesome touchdown celebrations and stuff like that. So we would love to see T.O. added into Madden Ultimate Team. And coming in at number 1 by a landslide, I'm sure you can guess who it is at this point: wide receiver Randy Moss, considered by some to be the greatest wide receiver of all time. Personally, I still have him at my number 2, behind the GOAT Jerry Rice. But Randy Moss was in the game up until Madden 25, I believe, and this guy would be awesome to have on an Ultimate Team. Imagine pairing Randy Moss in your Ultimate Team alongside legends like Jerry Rice, and also along new wide receivers like maybe Amari Cooper or Odell Beckham Jr. Not only would this card look amazing in your lineup, but it would be deadly on the field as well. Now, while speculations are fun, I thought it would be important to put at the end of this video 2 new legends that are 100% confirmed for Madden 17. On August 12th, MUT Guru tweeted out that 2 new legends have been added, and those 2 are Chicago Bears linebacker legends Brian Urlacher and Mike Singletary. So we can look forward to these 2 getting legend cards later down the road in Madden 17, as we already saw with Brian Urlacher's 85 card being released for temporary use in Madden Ultimate Team. And finally, nobody voted for this guy, but I thought it was important to have him in here because he was such a big impact on the lives of everybody across the country, not only in the NFL, but just in the world in general. Everybody knows him, I'm sure you can guess. He's from Cincinnati, one of the biggest players in the league, almost 400 pounds, and he died way too soon. Who even knows what impact he could have left on the lives of more if his life wasn't cut short. And that man is Harambe. Rest in peace, buddy.